Hawks fans, the Atlanta Hawks are surging. But in this report, there are crazy details revealed about the Hawks' next opponent. We know we have the Emirates Cup matchup coming up against a team we should beat. Welcome back to Hawks Digest, everyone. I am Chris Tip Moore. It's time for the pre-game preview Hawks versus Wizards Emirates Cup matchup. So, yes, we have something to play for, something that's on the line. Hope you guys don't mind my baseball shirt. It's still Atlanta because I'm an Atlanta boy. So, again, leave your shoes by the door. You got to get ready for what's in store in this particular video. Again, welcome back, everybody. Happy to see everyone once again. Been a couple of days and everything. Been handling some other things. But I am right back at you guys with my wrinkled shirt because I'm still a Hawks fan and I don't care at the end of the day. You know, it's all about Atlanta. But let's get into this, guys. Let me give you guys your shout out, and we got a report to get into. Thank you for everybody who is subscribed to Hawks Digest, making us one of your first listens when you need that Hawks content. Come on and be a part of the Hawks Digest media family if you are still a part of that 52%. And salute double to everyone who is subscribed to Hawks Digest. We appreciate every last one of you guys. Not kidding about that. Seriously. All right, everybody. Emirates Cup matchup, Washington Wizards, Atlanta Hawks. Now, for those who are Hawks fans, Wizards fans, NBA fans, the Atlanta Hawks lost 2 games to these Washington Wizards last year, around October 30th and 28th. Back-to-back losses. They hurt too, because those are 2 games that you just shouldn't have lost to this opponent. You know, so you had that. Now, the Hawks did take care of business later on in the season. Around in November, we placed the Wizards again. That game was nervous because we was like, man, we just lost 2 games to these guys. We got to get off the schneid against these guys. We were able to take care of business then and take care of business in February. Now here's a opportunity, golden, if you will, to take care of the Washington Wizards yet again. And I got some crazy stats that has to do with the Washington Wizards that I'm going to, yes, get into in 1 second. Hello again, Mr. Alex Sarr. Hello again, Mr. Bill Duffy. You know what I'm saying? We already know the backstory behind that. If you don't know the backstory behind that, well, in short, Bill Duffy is the agent of Alex Sarr. Bill Duffy and the Atlanta Hawks don't have the best relationship. I'm just going to leave it right there. But moving forward, again, the Atlanta Hawks have a golden opportunity to continue surging and continue a spiral for these Washington Wizards. All right, so I'm going to dive into it some more. Now, the Atlanta Hawks, their last 9 games, they're 9-4. And that's, of course, without Trae Young, who on October 29th sprained the MCL. He should be getting ready to get evaluated here in the next few days. It's the 25th as I'm recording this. I believe around the 29th or the 30th of November, Trae should be getting reevaluated. Now, I've always hated that word because reevaluate doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be ready. But at the same time, we have to keep our fingers crossed that Trae is going to be ready to get back there on the floor for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, also, again, this right here, this NBA Cup action, the Atlanta Hawks are 1-1. The Washington Wizards, they have not won an Emirates Cup matchup as of yet. Okay? So now, you go into this, and it's not just the NBA Cups games that the Wizards are losing. Washington has become accustomed, I'm talking about accustomed to just shortcomings in the season. The Washington Wizards are 1-15. 1-15. Yes, 1-15. Yes. So, my goodness, they are the only team in the NBA without a second win, and they are on a 14-game losing streak. Now, let's dive into some more of the crazy details because Washington is only 2 defeats away from matching its franchise record losing streak. The team dropped 16 straight from January to March 2024 before having a pair of 16 game skids from November to December 2024 and in January. I'm talking about the Wizards. They tried their best. The Chicago Bulls almost did it. They almost was that team to give the Wizards their second win, but Chicago was able to take that victory 121-120. So, okay, the Washington Wizards haven't won a game since beating Dallas October 24th. October 24th, guys. And they are now hosting the Atlanta Hawks. The coach for the Wizards, they were saying it's a group that's actually getting better. We're seeing glimpses of how we want to play, our pace, our ball movement, starting to establish an identity. That's what's up. You know, I'm not complaining about that at all. At the end of the day, teams have to gel. The Atlanta Hawks are working on gelling and still continuously working on to get better anyway. But those are crazy stats right there. I mean, Alex Sarr, right now, he's at 18 points per game. CJ McCollum, he's at 16.5. So they have guys that are over there giving effort every night. They're just not picking up the wins. Guess what, Hawks fans? Let's continue that trend against the Washington Wizards. Let's continue the trend of them not winning games. The Hawks, again, I've said it, it's crazy details revealed. These guys are almost getting close to their franchise record as far as a losing streak. In the words of my co-host, Walter Pollard, yes, you have to smash the ant with the sledgehammer. Yes, you have to make sure you beat teams that you're supposed to beat. And the Atlanta Hawks, like, I had notes and everything for you guys, but to be honest with you, I feel like I shouldn't have to go analytics here. I shouldn't have to go stats here. There is a clear-cut reason and a clear-cut opportunity for you to continue to beat on a team who is not good. Do not, I repeat, do not be that team to give the Washington Wizards their second win and you lose in cup play. That cannot happen. So, again, with the Atlanta Hawks in this situation, you have the Washington Wizards. Let's go ahead and just get our 12th win. You know, let's just make it no nonsense. Go ahead, put these guys away early. Go ahead and get you some rest. You know, resting some of the starters, because moving toward the end of this month, going into the month of December, we have 3 games. We have a nice little, actually, we have more than 3 games. To me, we have a nice little 5 to 6 game stretch to where we got to be on point. We have to be on point, guys. And by the way, just giving you a little teaser, because my guy Walter Pollard has a video to talk about that in full detail coming out for you as well. So we're working over here at the Hawks Digest. But before I get ready to get up out of here, because again, I didn't want to give you guys just a long explanation on why you should be beating the Washington Wizards on player stats and all that stuff like that. We know all that. And at the end of the day, too, you think about it. Oh, injury report. Before I move on, Luke Kennard has a left hip inflammation. He is questionable. And, of course, Trae Young remains out. So we'll see if Luke plays tonight. One thing about those hips, man, you can't play with them, because, you know, so they can alter some things all up in there, mess up some mechanics in there. So you definitely, if he has inflammation going on, he probably needs to go on a little water diet or something, and just, you know, try to flush some things out, work on some things, get some stretching and everything. But we'll see if Luke Kennard is out there, you know, because we definitely still need him, as he's still a part of this gelling process with the Atlanta Hawks. So need Luke Kennard out here. But I said I had something for you before I got up out of here, and I just want to highlight a guy I made a video and I just said the NBA messed up by letting the Hawks sign a guy like this. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. In 31 minutes so far, nearly 32 minutes, this man is averaging nearly 20 points, 19.3, and he is also averaging 3.2 rebounds, 3.3 assists, because Nikhil is attacking. 46% from the field, 35% from three. So the 3-point percentage is down just a little, but you got to think about it like this. Nikhil has been going to work. Nikhil has also been extended extra role. He's not coming off the bench. He's in the starting role because Trae Young is not there. Now, when Trae comes back, I do expect his numbers to dip a little bit because he's not going to have as many minutes as he's getting right now, possibly, because other guys still have to play. But Nickeil Alexander-Walker has been a godsend. And also, I want to get into what else he's been doing. In the last 5 games, Nickeil Alexander-Walker has scored 24.2 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3.8 assists, shooting 51, nearly 52% from the field, and his 3-point percentage, that's more like it with the 41-5, all in 36 minutes per game. So of course, so those minutes went up because some guys are out of the lineup, guys are in and out of the lineup. But regardless of it all, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is being one of those connectors. When we're talking about moving the ball, he's also being aggressive when we're talking about when he's ready to score the ball, and just being an ultimate teammate, keeping the spirits up, keeping the focus there. And you think about it, what Jalen Johnson said. Jalen Johnson said on defense, Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, those guys are the double-headed snakes that are coming after different teams on defense. So salute to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Salute to Dyson Lamar Daniels. He showed up again last game, over 20 points. I'm like, okay, there you go. There you go, DLD. So at the end of the day, guys, the Atlanta Hawks have to just take care of business tonight. That's all you got to do. Take care of business. Get your 12th win of the season. Go 12-5. And you'll be 10-4 since Trae has went down. You want to continue racking up these wins without him, because we know we can win with him. We have won games with him. We've lost games with him. But at the same time, I do feel like still the Atlanta Hawks are a better team with Trae Young. We still need another ball handler. We're still giving up points on defense, so you can't say it's all on Trae. At the end of the day, the Atlanta Hawks got to get themselves together, and the Atlanta Hawks can take care of business tonight against the Washington Wizards before they get ready for a grueling stretch. But until next time, guys, peace and blessings to you all. See you guys later on, and I will